In a quiet corner of downtown, there's a little bus station. Every evening at 6, an old man sits on the same bench. He always leaves an empty spot beside him, like he's waiting for someone. One evening, a gust of wind blew his hat away. That hat brought back memories. Memories from 60 years ago. Back then, he was just a young man. He'd nearly missed a date because he was late, but she didn't scold him. Instead, she gave him a hat. From that day on, she always sat on the right side of the bench, so he could find her quickly. Finally, he stopped being shy. He gathered his courage, and asked her to marry him. They built a life together, started a family, but happiness never lasts forever. When war came, he was sent to the front lines, leaving his wife behind. At the station, they held each other tight, and she watched his train disappear into the distance. She was already pregnant at the time. 4 months, she kept coming back to that station, waiting for him to return. After their child was born, she brought the baby with her to wait, but he never came back. 3 years passed. Then one day, a bus finally arrived, and he stepped off. She threw her arms around him. Their little boy, meeting his father for the first time, placed the old hat on his head with a laugh. At last, the family was whole again, but the joy didn't last. 5 years later, his wife fell gravely ill. He held her hand, and brought her to that same station. Waiting for the bus called death, they smiled at each other one last time. Then she boarded alone. Even at the very end, she didn't want to leave him, but she never came back. He walked away from that platform, a part of himself gone forever. Now, back on that bench in the present, the old man stirred from his thoughts. His watch had stopped. He tapped it, thinking it was broken. Then he reached for his hat, but no matter how hard he tried, he couldn't put it on. Only when he took it off, did he realize the truth. He was no longer among the living. What he'd just seen, was his whole life flashing before his eyes. And then, a bus slowly pulled up. Through tear-filled eyes, he saw who had come for him. It was her, his wife. They embraced, just like they did all those years ago. And together, they left the station one last time. When your final moment comes, who do you hope will be waiting for you?